Hi guys, it's me, Joe Lenison again, and for this video, I decided to do something a little bit different, in that I want to talk about the first episode of the first season of Avatar: Lost Airbender, because this show is freaking amazing, okay? That's just simply the way I can put it the best way I can. Simply amazing. This show is great. It introduces children to philosophy, like Eastern philosophy, Eastern religion, Eastern concept of life, death, rebirth, etc., etc. And it involves Eastern cultures, Eastern religions, like Buddhism, Hinduism, etc., etc., as well as Chinese, Japanese, and as well as like northern type of Inuit / Eskimo designs and cultures and ice and stuff like that. It's very, very good. But the only thing is that in this show, the the seasons are called books. So book 1 is on water, which I have right here. And each episode is called a chapter, like a book and a chapter, and a book and a chapter. See, this is the complete first season. And this is the first 5 episodes of the masterpiece. And in fact, the DVD for this actually matches with the cover for the first CD for the complete edition and the complete book 1 set. I know because I just checked. Anyway, this show is actually brilliant. Because not only the characters and the designs influenced by Eastern, and by that I mean like Chinese and Japanese and Korean media designs and stuff like that. But it's also influential in the music department too, because Avatar has a very loud and proud musical tradition of being Eastern and Eastern cultural values and stuff. So all the music in here is presented like you will find in the Eastern traditions. And I like the way they open it up with the opening given it by Katara, one of the main female characters, I mean, a proud female warrior, a waterbender, you should say. Now, I should say that I'm a little bit ahead of myself here because I should do the classic introduction I do every time I do this new TV show. And that being, this is the first episode of the first season, or in this case, the first chapter of the first book of book on water, and the episode is called The Boy in the Iceberg, aka The Last Airbender. Now, I should say that my first introduction to this wonderful show was watching The Last Airbender. A fact that I'm not too proud of. It'd be like being introduced to something like, say, Dragon Ball Z, being first introduced to that through Dragon Ball Evolution, which is my most hated movie in the whole world, as well as what I feel is the worst comic book movie ever made, because it's still kind of the comic book being that manga is pretty much Japanese comic books. So there's that little fact for you. In any case, this is The Boy in the Iceberg, and it starts out with Kitara, which is the show's pronunciation. So I'm gonna go with that, as well as the pronunciation for all the other things in the show. Now, the movie doesn't even try. So even though they are more, I guess, more historically accurate with the pronunciations for the characters, fuck that movie, it sucks. It's colorful. It's a colorful piece of trash. So I'm gonna just do the main show, because I'm not much of a fan of it, even though I'm a latecomer. Now, this show is also really surprising because it was a Nickelodeon production, and normally whenever I think of, say, Nickelodeon, I think of all the like Rugrats, I think of like Ren and Stimpy, Doug, I think of Rocko's My Life, I think of, say, Salute Shorts, the Slime Shows, Double Dare, etc., etc. I don't think of anything serious or dramatic or anything resembling a human being that is realistic in any way. But that's what Avatar really surprised me, because I was in college when the show came out, so I really didn't think of it as being like a show meant for older people. I thought Nickelodeon is more like for kids and stuff, and like the annoying SpongeBob character with his annoying laugh, which I can't do right now, but you know what I'm talking about. But this show was actually really surprising, even to me back then, because the first character that I ever saw on the Avatar TV show was Zuko, with a flame on his eye right here, which I believed was a tattoo. Much to my surprise, it turned out that tattoo was a scar or a burn given to him by his father in what they call Agni Kai, which is pretty much a death duel. I'll get more into that later on. But, for the most part, they're pretty much realistic bodies, realistic cultures, and realistic fighting styles. In fact, each of the elements that are presented in this movie, in this show, the air bending, the water bending, the fire bending, and the earth bending, all based on real life martial art styles. I'll comment on each one of them as I move along with each other. The 4 different fighting styles, because they are different. For example, Tai Chi, which is more like water movement, obviously, that's why they picked it. But it's more of flowing, it's more a smooth motion for waterbenders, whereas with and I'm gonna butcher this up a lot, so just be with me on this. It's called Zhang. That's the martial art that everybody made after, and that one's more like an evasion technique, or what they call circle walking. More of a quick movement to evade something, and it's really cool because in this show, airbending is pretty much that. It's pretty much evasion, make quick movements to get away from something to avoid attacks. Whereas the opposite is earthbending, which I don't know what it was based on right off the bat, but it's basically like stand your ground, sturdy attacks like the earth. And we're also introduced to Aang's flying bison, which is basically a bison with a beaver tail, 6 legs, kind of like a cross between My Neighbor Totoro and the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro again. So they're like best buddies, like Aang and the Appa, going back at least 100 years. Because that's how long they were frozen in the iceberg. And what actually showed in flashback 1 how they got into the iceberg, but like just a piece of it, because apparently Aang was running away from something, and he got caught in a lightning storm, and then he got frozen in ice, and it's like this thing called the Avatar state, which is really cool, in which they have that, in which his tattoos and his eyes glow white, and he goes into like this trance-like state in which he can't control. It's almost like autonomous or instinct, and that you can't really control what you're doing 100%. So it's like a defense mechanism when the kid was running. He froze himself in time like a crowded razor with Appa, and it's just so awesome that happened. And then they also show Katara and Sokka break him out. Now it's funny because first of all, Sokka's like a overprotective brother, but he's also misogynistic in the first couple episodes. It's like women can do this, women can do that, women can do this, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. To which Katara ends up catching more fish than their brother does, which I would think that a waterbender would be really awesome at catching fish, rather than just doing a precise spear throw, just manipulate the water around the fish, pick it up, put it in a basket, and then to take the water out. Thereby catching your food for a day or a meal or whatever. This is really funny in that every time he gets sorry, every time it every time he ends up every time he uses the water bending, he always is getting drenched. Which I wouldn't imagine that thing, being that they're in the Arctic. You know, it was based on the cold-coded design of the Eskimos, the Inuit people. And even though everybody else was like based on Asian type background and culture and stuff, there were Inuits and Eskimos in Russia. So that's a big part of Asia too. And that doesn't people really count them as Asian people. I still kind of do on the peripheral. But anyway, it shows that that it's very fun on that regard. And so then Dora ends up breaking Aang out of the ball of ice. Or maybe it was that guy, I forgot which one it was. They end up, oh yeah, Katara ends up trying to break him out. Yeah, I forgot which one it was, so sorry. But one breaks him out, and the other one says, don't do it. We don't know what he is. Oh yeah, it was Katara that breaks him out of the ice ball. And Sokka like, don't do it, we don't know who he is or what he is or what he does. Because he saw the Avatar state. And she knocks him out. And you do the thing where Aang wakes up, and the first thing he sees is the most beautiful woman in the world, Katara. Eventually he comes to get married and stuff. But that's beyond this show and beyond. Before I looked at the Korra, which I did see and I do like it. Not to the extent of this show, but still. Anyway, they showed this. And to get back at Sokka being my cousin's jerk. They have Appa sneeze on him. So pretty much this is a kid show, but it's more mature than your average kid show from Nickelodeon. But there are moments like this in which they have like humor that's the right one for little kids. For example, the snot. Even though it's not really like a bad bodily function, like piss or farts or whatever the case of shit, it's I could list it as one of the bodily functions that like every little kid lost that. I do find it kind of funny too. So yeah, so it's definitely for kids in that regard. And Sokka eventually learns his lesson from that, and Aang ends up becoming like this big celebrity because no one ever saw an airbender for 100 years. hint, hint. And even guitar grandmother is like, whoa, you must be lost to Avenger. That's how to sequence the show. So, they also have this thing where they have penguins as like hybrids between penguins and something else. And you do this with many of the animals. And I will point out when they have the pure animals, like Bosco the talking bear, the dancing bear, among other things. So about 95% of the animals are hybrids of some sort or another. And Angie just wants to have fun and be locating, and play around and slow on them and slaughter on them with Tara, because obviously he's enamored by her, and he even gives her like a coy smile, like mine, but I love you type thing. And it's funny because even in the first episode of Boarding the Iceberg, you're privy to their future romance. Now also, you introduced the Fire Nation. Maybe not in completion right now, but they said that Brendan's ship is caught in the ice. It's like supposed to be like this high tech like bad memory for the water tribe. Yet they have the Fire Nation up here, and they have the Earth Kingdom down here, and they have the water tribes, and then they have the nomads. By like size of organization of the country and the size of the population, obviously. Because I get lots of Bender, and the water tribes are like small in the southern and northern areas of the world, which is not the equivalent to the Earth that we know of. But anyway, I'll get more into that later on. But for right now, they have bad memories of the Fire Nation. Now, we are also introduced to this guy that's called the Black Prince Zuko, the first Avatar character that I've ever seen. And he's supposed to be like a big, badass guy who wants to achieve his honor back. Now, the Fire Nation as a whole is supposed to be derived from Japanese culture, and in particular, the Japanese culture of imperialism right around World War II, right before that. So, they're like high tech with their ships and with their weaponry and fire stuff. Aggressive and hot blooded. But this guy had like this single-minded penchant for not killing, but actually capturing the Avatar and bringing him back to his father, King Ozai, which is voiced by Mark Hamill. And if he does this, he'll get his other back and be favorited by the father again. So, he's also accompanied by his Uncle Iroh, which is like the wise man of the group. He's also a little bit of a white ass too, because some of the jokes he makes are just funny. And he's more full of wisdom than anything else, because whenever he wants to teach Zuko about firebending, he said firebending comes from the breath, not from the muscles. And and that's good too. Now, no talking about Avatar is complete. We're talking about the voice actor for Iroh. The legendary Mako. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not gonna bother with the last name. But Mako is a legendary actor. He's a legendary voice actor too. Iroh, Taku, and Samurai Jack. And he is just funny as well. Unfortunately, he passed away. I think from lung cancer, I believe. So R.I.P. to him, to anyone that likes him and his work. He is the definitive Iroh. I don't think I'll voice actor to claim otherwise, but no one can ever replace Mako. Nobody can. Not even for a crew. You're just that funny and that concept of the funny man. He even played Master Splinter in one of the Ninja Turtle movies. And he's really good. But anyway, he's like, be calm, be peaceful. You gotta be patient, my grandson, my nephew. You have to be patient if you're gonna get what you want. And the guy says, no, I want you to teach me the advanced techniques, because he's 100 years to the Avatar has 100 years to learn the advanced techniques, to learn all 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, water, or air, water. And I'll get more into it later on too. But what I think there's a problem with this. Anyway, so he said, okay, I'll teach you. Well, only after I have my nice tea. To which he said, you should have nice calming tea, because you need it. So Zuko says, I don't need no tea. I'm calm enough as is. That's the perfect reason why. When people say it like that, when they say, I'm calm, you ain't calm, dude. You need to relax. I've seen more calm people preparing for final exam that ain't calm. And I wrote it up. Obviously, he's an old man, so many of the comments can be, many of the humor can be derived from, I'm old, I like to have fun with myself. I'm a fun guy, that type of thing. Like, I don't take myself that seriously. But Uncle Iroh can throw down if need be. I'll also be getting into that eventually too. So anyway, the table is set, and we have a blue moment in which they do like Zuko is looking to manipulate and he said the ATLA fire, which when he will release big giant beacon of energy out into the air, kind of like it goes for the pole as well, the one from the Suicide Squad movie, and it was fun. Like, and then this was one epic. And the reason why he does it fun too, kill the Avatar, because if he kills him, then it would reset the Avatar cycle again. The Avatar would be reborn into somebody else, and someone will try to remember. Because that's the way the cycle goes. The cycle goes air, then water, then earth, and fire, then back to air again, and it's like continues on. So he doesn't want to do that, he just wants to capture him. And even the voice actor, Dante Bosco, is unique because he's one of the guys who can add the same voice, even though he's much older than he appears to be. And I believe that Zuko is the oldest kid out of a bunch of all the cheap avatars, what they call it. There's Sokka, there's Katara, and of course, and Toph, they found Leon. And no, I won't make a Tony Zuko reference from Greece. You know, it just kinda did. So anyway, they showed that they have to be continued, in which the next episode is when Zuko goes out to the Avatar with the iron ships, and with he tried to capture him to regain his honor, which I feel like it's the stereotype of East Asian culture that you must retain honor, must give honor about this, that, and the other thing. And I found out personally that, particularly with Asian women from the part of the world, they have no honor. They have no honor more than the average person. So, I know it sounds horrible, but when women don't even want to talk to you for being disabled like I am, or having a disability, that to me is very disrespectful and very dishonorable. Even when I'm trying to say something simple like hello, or go work at the gym or something like that, something simple, and they don't even respond, that's dishonorable to me. But that's beside the point. Anyway, I love this show, and as such, I give it a very satisfactory, happy piece to so cool, because this show is awesome. It's amazing. And thank you for watching my coverage of the first chapter of the first book of Water and Oil on the Pea, A Boy in the Iceberg, because it set the foundation for everything that would happen in the future episodes. The part about the water, the air, the fire nation, everything is just so good. And I like the way the first introduction is done by Katara. I don't know if they changed that or when they changed it, but I know they do change it at one point or another. And I love this show. I love the name of the episode, The Boy in the Iceberg. And I love the way the weapons are designed to be, like they would in those times by the culture. So, can't wait to see the rest of the show. I figured maybe I'll cover it before I get on the Netflix version, because I hear that it's different from the layout of this show, the layout of the cartoon show, which is anime inspired. It's not anime per se, but it's anime inspired, like the Good Teen Titans show, and like My Little Pony, which is also two really good shows. And I will die in the hell. And Good Teen Titans Go is garbage. So, if you like what you see here, you want to see more of my videos stuff, which by the way, thank you for watching the video on that. You can always like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my, like my video and comment on it and share it. And you can also subscribe to my channel, as well as contact me for any future videos at my cell phone number at 631-707-3707. Also, you can reach me at P. Milton Pro on the Twitter, or actually if you prefer, and my email is JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I love this show. It is a good start of the show for me. I salute anyone that works on the show. God bless Marco, and God bless anyone else that's involved with the show too. And all the fans of this show too. I'm definitely Team Avatar, and if I had to choose, I would choose to be a firebender. For obvious reasons. Keep warm in the winter, you can help like scratch and like tease, and you can make fun of the song "Come on Baby, Light My Fire." And it's real awesome, the show. And I think I have enough self-control that I will be able to do it without causing damage to anything around me. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Aloha to all you girls and guys in the land. See ya.